Sure.
Himiko,
Oh crap.
this is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
That's the crossbow case.
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carrying.
What? Hold on. Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow?
Uh-oh. Well, it's decided then.
Wait! That's wrong! I just brought it there. I didn't shoot it! It's the truth! Please believe me!
You're right. I believe you. Himiko is totally telling the truth.
Not you! If you believe me, it makes me look like I'm lying! I'm not the culprit!
Yeah, I totally agree.
Thanks,
I only
Kokiji.
carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow!
Another true statement.
And that's all! I didn't do anything else in the hangar!
100% exactamundo.
Why does this all sound so fishy?
Ah, Kokichi,
Since Kokiji's a fish.
Oh god.
get out of my head, Koki! I'm not the culprit!
Yeah, I totally agree.
Oh, she didn't know how to assemble it.
I
Yeah.
only carried the case.
Oh.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even
Who would
use
know
the
how
crossbow.
to assemble it?
Maki roll.
And Kaito, right?
And
Kaito
Kaito.
learned.
Momota.
Kaito learned
Luminary
how-
of the Stars.
I don't think Himiko used the crossbow. More accurately, she couldn't use it.
Couldn't use it? Why not?
The crossbow inside this case was disassembled. Kaito and I learned how to assemble the crossbow from Maki, so we could.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Shuichi.
I don't believe
That is
someone
true.
without the proper training could have assembled it.
Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow?
She didn't teach me that! Right, Maki? What's wrong? Are you mad about before? Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect me. So,
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that.
I'm sorry, Maki.
Huh?
Please, can you tell
I
them
woke
the
up at
truth?
4.
Fine. I'm not going to lie. I didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
See? I told you! It's just like I said.
Dude, I should just wake up at 4 every day.
Suspected me needs to apologize right now!
It's a great idea.
She changed back so
Go to bed at
fast.
10, wake up at
I
4.
think I might have whiplash now.
Think about how much work you
Why
could
did you bring
do.
the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
Yeah.
I
Think about how much
have
work
to.
I'm not gonna do.
Maki, right?
Maki.
Oh, it's
Oh no!
Better than Kaito, right?
And it's Kaito.
That's it!
then. But how did
But
Kaito
maybe
relay
it's-
that?
Huh?
How did,
Kaito?
Only Kaito or
Koki-
Kokichi
I
would
don't
have
think
asked for a
Kokichi
crossbow
knew
to be
about
brought
it.
to the hangar. Because Kaito knows
how
how
did
to
Kaito
assemble a
ask
crossbow,
Himiko then?
he certainly could have used it. Knowing that, I can't imagine that anyone else would have asked
Plot
Himiko.
hole.
I do not think she
Well,
would bring it at
probably
Kokichi's
gonna-
request.
Of course not. Why would I
Gonna be
ever
filled
listen
here
to
soon.
Kokichi?
Cause I know you like
She's
me.
the second master.
Nuh-uh. I hate you!
But I like you.
Ugh.
Hey, don't play with Himiko's heart.
So Koki.
It's so dumb.
Kokichi.
That's amazing.
But why were you keeping that a secret, Himiko?
Well, Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret. Then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
You're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason. Maki, teach this dumb monkey the true terror of human beings.
Don't bully the person you like.
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
Himiko, when exactly did Kaito ask you to do this?
I think it was around evening yesterday. I was so nervous about fighting Kokichi, I couldn't get to sleep. So I took a walk near the hangar, and that's when Kaito called out to me. I got startled and wet myself a little, and then he asked me to get him a crossbow.
That one part was, you know what? Never mind. So if Kaito asked for a crossbow, does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi?
No, he said it was to disable
Mugi has
Kokichi.
never played a role in
It wouldn't have helped
anything.
him otherwise.
I feel like she has to know
Kaito
something for this
and
try.
took a crossbow from Maki's lab.
That's
You
when I
never,
witnessed
like,
Himiko.
she's always just there, like,
But then, what did
talking
Kaito
about what
do
other
after
people
he
are
had a
already
crossbow?
bringing up.
And does the stuff
He's like-
pose.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just handed him the crossbow then went
And
right
we've
back to
never
the dorm.
even, like,
Presumably,
we
Kaito
talked
tried
to her, like,
attack
once.
Kokichi, only
She's
to be
had no,
disarmed with the
like,
crossbow.
building other than
Then,
that.
Kokichi returned
So she's
fire
kinda
and
just
shot
here.
Kaito. That sequence of events seems logical.
No, it
Yeah.
happened a little differently.
Like, I
Both
I
Kaito and
really like
Kokichi
all the
shot
characters that
crossbow.
are left except for her. Because we just literally never talked to her.
This is it! Remember that when we found Kokichi's clothes, there were holes in the back and sleeve. The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
She could still be the mastermind, just saying.
Kokichi was shot by the crossbow.
And it was Kaito who shot him, right?
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow, but
It doesn't matter.
Huh?
It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
Maybe Maki's right. Doesn't matter what happened in the middle. But in the end, there's no mistake that Kokichi killed Kaito.
Then let's hurry up and vote.
No, it's too soon. There are still mysteries.
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit is.
You sure about that?
Huh?
What? Now he's joining in?
As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter. It affects the overall entertainment value, so I encourage you to really think about things. After all, there should be some mysteries that still matter. For example, is Kokichi really inside that exisal? Stuff like that.
Whoever's in the exisal is the killer. But
What are you saying? We already finished that discussion a while ago.
Kokichi's gotta still be alive since the killing game's still
whoever's
going.
like
His
controlling
voice
the
is even coming from the exisal and everything.
But we
Maybe
heard it
she's-
speak in
and
Kaito's
what?
voice earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, don't
It's just
rely
like
on
the
that.
Gonta thing.
After all, this exisal has a voice changer. Ha! Because of that, nobody realizes I'm pretending to be Kokichi. But no more! Sorry for the wait, guys!
That sounds like Kokichi.
The luminary of the stars has arrived. This time for real.
What? What's going on?
I told you, I'm Kaito. I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all. There's a
Just
bit
don't
of a
get why
situation
Kaito
going
would
on,
kill
so I didn't
Shuichi
really
if
have
that
a
is the
choice.
case.
Sorry about tricking you guys like that.
So huge.
My bad.
So Kaito's in there after all?
Because he doesn't know about all this,
How many times are you going
remember
to
the
be tricked
despair
by
thing? I
him?
was like, 'cause he didn't
Catch
use the
Kokichi
flashback on it,
pretending
right?
to be Kaito.
Yeah, that's
Hey now,
true, I
Maki Roll.
think.
Don't you believe me?
Don't ever call me that!
Whoa there, chill. You really think I'm Kokichi?
Maybe he's
I mean,
trying
guess I
to
understand.
put them
Sorry,
all
I
out of
can't
their
really get out of this
misery
thing right now.
Why not?
because he doesn't
I
know
can't
that
move
he
because
can
of the
still.
injury I got from Kokichi. It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this exisol.
Is that so?
But if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on. So, you're up, Shuichi.
What? Me?
Explain to everyone how I wasn't the one that died.
I still don't know who died. Maybe they both
Yeah.
died.
Well, we're
I'm
only
thinking
30 minutes
Kokichi
into the trial.
Let's take a group vote. Did Kokichi or Kaito die?
Kokichi.
I'm not gonna put my input on this one.
I mean, I guess Kokichi.
Yeah, Kokichi.
Hopefully we're right. Oh,
Did you say?
Oh wait, did it say who was the?
I guess it's Kaito.
Wait, what?
You're wrong.
Wait, what? We hit Shuichi and it said Kaito was the victim.
Hey, what's the matter, Shuichi? Just hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
No, I won't. Because you're not Kaito. Kaito is already dead.
Despair will never die! Good, good! This is already more entertaining! Now, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
I guess there's no.
We're already at the
Let's
50-50.
give it everything we've got!
I guess the exisol is.
It's not even really 50-50. I mean, only Maki and Shuichi really.
We only have 5 people left.
Yeah. It's like not possible to have a 50-50 split. Are Kokichi and Kaito gonna be part of it?
Nope.
Kaiichi, yes.
Ichi?
Koito?
I suspect that Kaito is inside the exisol.
I got this!
Kaiichi?
Unless he comes out of the exisol. We can't confirm that.
Haven't Himiko, and Smoothie been arguing that it's Kaito
Anyone
Kokichi
who
the entire
knows about
time?
Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow hole on Kokichi's shirt.
I got this! Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
Kaito's not.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated the mastermind, but
The mastermind is still alive. Inside that exisol.
Why are you so opposed to Kaito being alive?
I got this! Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
Perfect way to get any argument crap.
This is our answer.
Wait, what? Have we ever seen that before? The full
I don't
counter?
Yeah,
wanna
I've seen it
believe
every
it.
time.
In a way,
Okay.
but the evidence. The evidence shows that
Never even
Kaito
noticed
must be
it,
the one who
apparently.
died. I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's the truth.
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi, then there must be no mistake.
Then the one here is...
Looks like I messed around too much.
Sorry, that was just a little joke.
what a sick joke!
You're still an asshole.
True, and I can't forgive him. But we still need to stay calm, be rational. Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
Yeah! Just keep calm and carry on!
Why are you saying that? What part of that was calm?
Getting back on topic. Why don't we examine the crossbow a little more close? I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but... What do you think, Maki?
Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with a
Yes.
crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline.
He's the one in the
Hey, I said, why
the robot with guns.
Then, let the debate begin!
Yeah, he could just kill everyone right now, right? Assuming he still has the control. Monokuma can't do anything about it, and it's not like Monokuma would.
When the crossbow
Well, he probably would because it's kind of
what was
ruining
even
the
going on?
fun or something.
If you need
And
help,
Kichi wouldn't do
you're
that because it's
there.
kind of ruining the fun or something.
The crossbow was in
Still.
Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Did it say that
Then Kokichi
Kokichi made
disarmed
Monokuma or
Kaito, took the
brought
crossbow,
Monokuma
and
on?
returned
I think he said
fire.
brought.
I
Yeah,
didn't
'cause
take
he
the
God, I
said,
crossbow.
can't hear anything.
He said Monokuma.
I secretly brought a different one.
The shit back
But
for
only
Earth.
one crossbow was taken. The other two are still in my research
Just
lab.
imply.
Still,
I know, I'm pretty sure
One
he just
arrow
said
was fired.
in the flashback memory, Kokichi brought a
so how
Monokuma.
could they both...
On the ship? Maybe.
Bless you.
That's it.
The Kokichi
disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow,
and returned fire.
I took the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one.
But
only one crossbow was taken.
the other two are still in my research lab.
Still, only...
She testified.
That's wrong.
Just saying, what other YouTube channel wakes up at 4 a.m. for content?
Good
I think
question.
a lot of them.
What do you mean, one arrow?
The YouTuber I watch like every day,
Only
but
had
Ryan
the
wakes
one
up at
arrow,
like
so...
I can't remember actually exactly when, but I remember that was really early. And he works.
Actually,
Of course.
He
Like
edits
all those-
videos for
No
like
way I got
12
that
hours a
wrong.
day.
don't do X thing at 3 a.m. videos.
Because
Yes, do not do Danganronpa at 4 a.m. video.
there were 3
Oh, no?
arrows in the back room. remember?
Murder. Someone died.
Someone
It's not even that tired.
No, I only gave it one. Kaito even told me
I can't wait to go
only
back to
bring him
bed.
one. He said he wanted to avoid fighting.
Maybe Kokichi had some hidden away?
Why would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene. And all 3 arrows had blood on them.
And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them. So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
This is my thinking phase.
It takes so long.
Wait, is this a new thing? I don't remember there being buildings.
I mean, maybe.
War Demon Kaito.
How many arrows did Kimiko get Kaito?
Wow, way to ruin anything.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I ruined this watch this. Watch, I'm gonna get this one. Hang on, watch.
What? She gave one. Cause she's terrible at lying.
Arranged.
An
You
orangutan.
have were all the arrows inside the hangar from the start. Ah.
Brilliant work, detective.
I think we might be breaking the speed
Yes.
limit.
No.
270.
No. Not in America. There's no speed limit in America. Speed limit, more like fun limit.
Through the floor, through
the roof.
How many? She brought the arrows. Who brought the arrows? Who brought the 2 arrows?
Teamwork really got that one for us, Ethan.
Yeah.
The option. It's a third party.
Kaito Momota.
Good.
1. No, a third party.
Could it be that the additional arrows were brought in by a third party?
A third party? So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
That's just a guess, though. There's no way a third party exists.
If a third party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows?
Kaito was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
Yeah, that's right.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the third party to use themselves.
So the third party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Impossible. There was an alarm system and an electric barrier around the
They could
hangar.
have gone in through the back.
They were small, they could have gone through the window, right?
right?
Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. So it has to be someone that's smaller for him.
Well, we've already determined that no one can fit through the window, so.
But he just said, like, Kaito couldn't fit through the window. Because
yeah.
Kaito's too big. As he said, Kaito would have escaped.
Well,
by
window fits. So.
You know what else fits? Himiko!
I'm
Oh yeah.
confused.
The question is, what did they use to get into the hangar? Himiko?
They used Himiko.
Maybe a hammer?
I think that's it.
Can you get a hint?
Huh.
Come on. Just pick every vowel. X is not a vowel. Okay. What did they use to get in?
Oh.
That's true. Oh, yeah.
Existed? Oh, Exisol.
Oh, they used the green Exisol.
They existed.
Existed.
Excellent.
Forgot about
He
that
doesn't
rule.
split it.
Where the Exisol
The
can just
toilet.
The
walk
Exisol
in.
could be used to enter
I
the
didn't even
hangar.
think of the Exisol. Crazy.
We couldn't
Still
get in because
Monokuma
of the
brought the
alarm system
arrows.
and the electric barrier. But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the Exisols, right? So if you wanted to
You have
enter the
to-
hangar,
Actually, never
all you
mind.
had to do was pilot an Exisol.
I saw an Exisol enter the hangar last night. So was this third party piloting it?
By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an Exisol?
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys. It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an Exisol. After all, the hangar is where the Exisols are supposed to be stored. It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an Exisol comes and goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an Exisol, the security system wouldn't catch them. Because it'd be a hassle to leave the Exisol every time you have to put it away.
So it's like Shuichi said? A third party got in an Exisol and entered the hangar?
But can just anyone pilot an Exisol?
Well, Kokichi,
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
Nipples too!
Anyway, this third party commandeered an Exisol and infiltrated the hangar. That same person must have brought the other 2 arrows with them.
My aunt and
Told you
uncle
that's
just woke up.
impossible. There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an Exisol. It's not possible.
What? Not possible.
Maki killer confirmed. Okay.
if someone
She
was
had
piloting
her
the Exisol,
once. she's
They
the
could
killer.
have used it to enter the hangar.
Well,
That's not possible.
maybe Kokichi did kill Kaito, so she saw that. Or she went to check on him, and then she saw him dead, so she killed Kokichi.
Why
Inside
did
the hangar, there were 4
she hide
exosols,
Kokichi's body?
and
I
they were
don't
all
know.
moving too.
I was
I don't know.
controlling them
If,
remote.
yeah, if Kokichi's dead, then where's the body?
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday,
It'd be
all
under
the
the
hammers
thing,
were
too.
still recharging.
On the
There's no way
toilet.
to stop an exosol. So getting inside one would have been impossible.
I'll reveal the truth. While investigating the exosols, I noticed that they have no locks on their cockpit hatches. It should have been possible to get into the cockpit, providing they could reach it.
But that's reckless, absurd, and useless. Jump inside a moving exosol? That's not really possible.
No, I think it is. You would need to be quick, agile, athletic, and stealthy. I can think of at least one person who fits that description.
What? Are you implying that it's...
Kimiko.
I see. And since he's a robot, he could have some robo
He's quite agile.
communication function.
Stealthy.
Magic.
Was that directed
Yes.
at me? As I said, my speed, agility, and strength are equal to that of a human, if not weaker. So I cannot fight an exosol, and I certainly cannot communicate with one.
The selling point of being a robot is being good in combat, but poor Kibo.
Is that the selling point? Is that the selling point of being a robot?
Stop this pointless conversation, Shuichi. If you want to say something, say it already.
Maki, just to confirm, as the ultimate assassin, you would be able to jump into that exosol, correct?
Impossible. If I could do that, I would have turned the exosol into scrap on the first day.
Maybe. Unless you were hiding your true potential, in which case...
Stop messing around. Are you telling me to prove something I can't do? Do you really suspect me that much?
No, actually.
You're
I'm
lying.
trying to find a way to prove that you couldn't be the intruder.
Fine then. I'll explain. There was another problem that doesn't involve my talent. You said earlier that the hatch doesn't have a lock, but that's incorrect. The exosol's hatch has an electronic lock, so it can't be opened from the outside.
What?
An electronic lock?
Yes. You can't open the hatch from the outside. It's impossible to get into the cockpit. Satisfied now?
Good time to freeze.
How do you know there's an electronic lock on the exosol's hatch?
Because I checked it during the investigation.
That can't be true. I'm the only person Monokuma told about those locks.
Just you? I see. If that's the case, then you lied just to confirm if I knew about the electronic lock.
Yes, I did. And I'm sorry. I thought you were hiding something from me, Maki. I was confirming my suspicion. Now please, tell us the truth. How do you know about the hatch?
When Monokuma explained it to you, I just happened to overhear it, that's all.
You're lying, Maki. You know about the locks because you've been inside one of the cockpits.
So annoying. Do you want to die? You're the one who's lying.
Huh? That's a suspicious thing to say. Are you actually the culprit, Maki?
Thank you, Smoogie, for
Either way,
contributing nothing
there's an
once again.
electronic lock so you can't open the hatch from the
Tea
outside.
stuff.
Because of that, no one
Literally,
can
your
enter the
only
hangar piloting an
use is your
exosol.
vote.
Maki's saying it's impossible, but there is a way to open the hatch.
Oh, you mean with your magic, right?
I won't say such a lame thing anymore. I can't stay
What?
forever. That lock is electronic, so won't an electro hammer work on it? That would
Plot
let you
twist,
stop an
Himiko's not a
exosol
mage?
and open its hatch. Of course.
And what is she, the
Plot
ultimate?
twist
Magic
is
is
just
also
the
an
ultimate
option.
gun.
A dreamer to
Sure.
the end, huh?
She's the ultimate magician.
True. With an electro hammer, that method might be possible. But the electro hammers were recharging
The ultimate
yesterday,
vampire
so
hunter.
entering an exosol would be...
Wait. Not all of the electro hammers were being charged. I know because I found one. There was a used electro hammer near Monokuma and the Exosols.
It's true.
That electro... Maybe they used it to disable an Exosol.
Yes, I think so. When I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 Exosols. But this morning, there were only 3.
Where's the 5th one again?
I noticed that too. Was the missing Exosol taken by this third party?
Where's the 5th one again?
Shuichi
The
is
5th
getting
one was in the
warmer.
hangar.
Okay,
How
yeah.
about you say the answer right now? Who did it? Who is this third party?
Maki, she's the only one she didn't have it.
She's the only one who didn't use hers because she said she didn't want to use an unfamiliar weapon, right?
Oh yeah.
Just had
I
a
gotta do
knife.
It's you! Maki, you're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
What? It's Maki?
What are you saying?
Remember what Kokichi said. The electro hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery. That hammer was used last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning.
Oh, right. When we were all gathered in the dining hall this morning, Maki was the only one without an electro hammer, wasn't she?
That doesn't even make sense. She could have at least brought her. They could have been like, well, can you bring it so we can use it?
Belonged to Maki.
Yeah, it's true.
And that leads me
Migi
to the
just
conclusion
brought something
that
up, by the
Maki
way.
must be
Joey.
the third party. She
Well,
also
she
knows
did
how to assemble a crossbow
reaffirm
and could have returned it to
Shuichi
her
by
lab
bringing up the
later.
facts, so I don't really know if that counts.
You brought a different crossbow.
What are you
than the
talking
one
about,
Kaito had, right?
What Sumigi just said, she
She
just
said
brought up.
it wasn't charged?
No, she
Maki
just said
took 2 arrows and her own
that
crossbow from her lab.
Maki went to
Disabled
the
the Exosol with an
dining
electro
hall
hammer and
to film
infiltrated the
the
hangar.
powder. Electro.
Yeah.
Now we just have to figure out what happened after
I'm saying, Joey's like, she doesn't bring up anything. She's like,
Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, okay, that's
Why
what
are
you
you doing this? Why are you getting in my way?
Getting in your way?
That makes
Maki, what
one.
are you-
Yes, I'm the third party.
Huh?
I admit to going into the hangar with an Exosol
It's a new pose.
and then shooting the crossbow. I didn't kill anyone. I'm not the culprit.
so you win then.
Like how this time the
Stop
blue and
stealing.
red
Stop.
actually makes sense for the characters.
You're right.
Yes.
I used the electro hammer.
And there's even
use the Exosol
some
to enter the
imagery
hangar.
behind it.
I
Red
also
because
shot the
she's
crossbow
being.
there.
Oh, never mind.
However, I am not the culprit. Because the
Oh,
crossbow is
it's
not the
different.
murder weapon.
The Shuichi's
The
makes sense.
crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
The arrows left holes in their clothes.
It's blue because it's like cold because he's like Ben Shapiro. Facts
They were
don't
on his
care
arm
about
and
your
back.
feelings.
And
An
shrapnel.
arrow to each of those spots wouldn't
I
result
think,
in fatal injury. That's why the crossbow can't be the murder
What's his
weapon.
name? Is it Liberal?
Therefore, I'm not the
Kokichi?
culprit.
No, Shuichi.
Big City Kokichi.
The arrows left holes in their clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots
Is Monkey
wouldn't result
Republican
in a
and
fatal
Shuichi's Democrat?
I'll cut through your words.
I think so. These are the
It would
presidential
matter where
debates
the
after
arrow
all.
hit. If it were
Who'd you vote for,
poison-
Maki or Shuichi?
Poison?
I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation. There was just a little less in the
Shuichi
bottle than
Sayhara,
before.
but for the Democratic
If
Party.
that poison had been applied to those arrows, they would have been lethal, no matter where they connected. Maki, do
Do you have a rebuttal?
What's the matter? Why don't you say anything? Don't tell me. Are you really the culprit?
There's no way she is! 'Cause why would she kill Kaito?
I can't understand if you don't explain anything!
Maki is still fighting.
Huh? Fighting?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi? Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial. She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
All of us.
I thought it would be just Maki's life.
That's it!
Oh, crap.
She plans to sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
Sacrifice us?
Then, by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer. Just to kill Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
She knew what happened and tried to hide it from us.
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here. Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen.
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
This isn't over. Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over. We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
Huh? What do you mean?
Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
What did you say?
Kaito
Wait,
told
they
me
can
that
vote both
everyone knows
Maki
what
and
lies beyond
Kokichi.
the truth. That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it. So Maki, please tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
So Kaito said that to you. Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
Yeah, when I went to see him yesterday.
I see. Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving
So
everyone.
Kaito's actually dead.
Shuichi, you're so persistent. Were you always like that?
You think so? Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
That guy could be pretty stubborn.
Then, what really happened?
Maki, please tell us.
Please.
And so, Maki began telling the truth. A truth that would leave us all in shock.
Don't just start narrating things, you're ruining the mood!
Well, I guess this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
Intermission? You know, okay. So should we stop there or are we going through the whole thing?
I mean, it's 5:30. I say we go all in.
I think my mom. I don't know if I want to be awake.
And then the
Supposed to be free.
Monokuma Cub Seer segment began. With all the Monokubs destroyed, this segment was no longer possible. So the curtain quickly fell.
Sounds like we're going.
Flashback light became the motive.
Like we're going.
When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him. I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end. I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
We've tried to end this killing game before, but...
You were naive.
Huh?
That's what I thought. I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
Naivety.
Maki totally gets me!
That's
Maybe
why
I've just been
I
pronouncing it
needed
wrong
to
this
settle
whole
it
time.
myself. I took the poison arrows and the
I
crossbow
didn't even know naivety was a
and
word.
broke into the hangar with an exisal. But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected. Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other. Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow. Probably by Kaito when he fought back. Both of them stopped and looked at the Exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance. Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the Exisal I was in. I jumped out of the Exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow. That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison? Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died, and find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right? He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game. Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind. Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
As a remnant of despair,
Is it really
I
smoky?
imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being...
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? What's that? I don't understand anything you're saying, but anyway, why are you starting up the killing game when it should have ended? You already know it's all meaningless, and that I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much?
Shut up, you asshole! I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow. But then... What?
Kaito protected Kokichi?
Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison. I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time?
I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
But that was my first mistake. Because of that,
You what?
I ended up killing Kaito.
Oh
When I returned
god.
with the antidote,
That must suck for
the
her.
hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing. But because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore.
I don't know what Kaito said to
I needed to give
Kokichi
Kaito
then.
the antidote somehow. So I went to the bathroom window. Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote! After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window. Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote, but Kokichi stole it from him.
Sorry, but I can't die here, since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right? He already went to space.
Damn it!
Stop!
Phew, I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap. Or maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Last trial?
You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito.
I killed...
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
What?
Aw, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse. Maki is gonna become the blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me!
Don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're still full of energy. Even like that, you really are not boring. I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you?
Don't mind me. Run, Makiro. Just hurry up and run. Run!
So then he strips Kokichi's
Live.
clothes off
You gotta
and
live.
flushes them.
I think
But I refused to
that
give
whole
up.
scene was just set up by Kaito.
I tried to
to,
enter the hangar by
um,
breaking the control panel
Help
with my
Kokichi.
knife.
Maybe Kokichi's actually a really good guy.
In the end, I couldn't.
Oh.
So that's where the marks on the
No.
control panel came from, huh?
Kokichi's baby. He would never hurt anybody.
After that,
I have the final clue. Kokichi is baby.
This picture proves it.
I called out, but neither
Just
Kaito
a
nor
picture of a
Kokichi
baby.
answered. I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial in exchange for all of your lives.
So that's what happened.
Then Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her crime?
Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
Zach is typing.
How dare you make fun of him?
Where did you get that knife from? Oh, from earlier
You
this
call
morning. I guess.
yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer! You fucking asshole!
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exosol. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh.
You can still hear us, right, Zach?
So, what are everyone's plans now?
Okay, I'm
With
pretty
the
sure you
truth out in
can.
the open, who are you guys gonna vote for? You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together. Or vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
Why? Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't vote yet. We don't have the whole truth. This case isn't over.
Huh?
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand. There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
A hidden truth?
Yes, I'm positive. Because
Oh,
there's
why?
something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
The control panel being damaged.
Oh yeah. Didn't realize that.
That's it! Maki said she used a knife to try to break the control panel and enter the hangar. But that doesn't make sense, because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
Oh yeah! The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
I was too focused to notice at the time. But now that you mention it, it is odd.
Maybe the sensor just missed her.
Nah, the security there isn't that sloppy. If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
And why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you, this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
She's actually a monocub.
Maki is an exosol?
Mew is still
Did
alive and
attempt to enter the
orchestrated
hangar.
this entire murder.
And I tried to destroy
No,
the control panel with my
Ryoma.
knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you would have
Yeah, I think I can speak now. My mom went right back
approached the
to
shutter,
her.
the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel with
I'm not going to tell any more lies. I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
The alarm can be disabled with the alarm remote.
Probably that.
Yeah. Maybe Kaito got a hold of it between their fight. Like maybe he changed Kaito's top after. And Kaito got a hold of it.
I don't see why Kaito would disable it mid-fight though.
Sure.
Well, wasn't this whenever she was poisoned? Or whenever she already poisoned them, so they weren't...
And I tried to destroy the control panel with my
They
knife.
weren't in a situation to
At the
care.
time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have...
Wait, maybe we need to like lie about it?
What happens if you run out of health?
activated with 100%
We just gotta reset.
Maybe it
Not
was
for like
just
the whole
broken.
trial, just
Perhaps
bit
it
of
was
the
turned to a
trial.
special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel with him?
I'm not going to tell any more lies. I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the
That's
time, the
true.
alarm system didn't go off.
Okay, that's true.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have
Right.
activated with 100%.
Have you tried?
It was like disabled.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, Kokichi did have two.
There is a way to disable the alarm system. An electro bomb would take it down.
But Maki only had one bomb, and she used it during the raid this morning.
Then the only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right?
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb? I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
I guess so. I can't come up with a reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm.
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
What?
That's it!
Oh, okay.
It was to deactivate the safety function on the press.
Deactivate the safety function?
The electro bomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system. It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
That's true,
They were all
but
screaming about
why would
earlier.
you do that?
There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that. But if I'm right, it means that we've been thinking about this all wrong.
All wrong.
That's it! Kaito's cause of death.
What?
If the electro bomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote, maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely.
But, yeah.
This is it! The hydraulic press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
What? He could have?
If the safety was off, the press could have crushed Kaito while he was...
Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter. So, Kaito should have still been alive.
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
If that's the case, it'd mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death. But that's just a possibility.
What do you mean?
A game
It's possible that I
possibility.
killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press. Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it, no matter what.
No matter what?
That's not true. We can probably solve this mystery too. Right, Shuichi?
I hate to admit it, but Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death.
What did you say?
You can't check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence. You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened.
So is Maki gonna sacrifice herself and be like, vote for us both so we're tied?
So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan. The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit. No one understands but me. Only I know the answer. There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own intuition.
Intuition?
Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right? But there's nothing you can do about it. This is just how the trial goes. So, who is the culprit? Maki or me? The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
We haven't stripped anyone yet.
Who are we voting? You vote right.
Well, our vote
No,
might actually matter this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, not Shuichi, not Sumigi, not Maki.
You're gonna say Kokichi?
It's either Kokichi or Kaito. So, any, many, mighty, mo, catch a Kagura, so it'd be hard.
Wait, Zach, have you been listening this entire time?
That's my line. I'm the one who decides when it's voting time.
I've been trying,
No
but
one's gonna figure out the truth.
keep
Let's
on
just
phasing
vote
out.
already. This won't be a problem,
It's just like,
right, Monokuma?
oh,
Because you know who
reawakened
the culprit
with
is, don't
no
you?
memories.
Just like you always do.
Huh? Yes, of course.
Yeah? What kind of a reaction is that?
He doesn't know.
The culprit, you say? Yes.
Oh my
of
god,
course
because
I
he had
know.
the Exisouls watching him in the courtyard, so it literally is an
Oh,
unsolvable
yeah.
murder.
Flustered? Me?
Monokuma doesn't even know if it's right.
Talking about?
So how's this gonna go?
Do you not know who the culprit is either?
I just did any,
Oh,
many,
what do you
mighty,
mean I
mo,
don't know?
and it's not
What don't I
Kokichi.
know, huh?
So,
You don't know, do
so,
What does this mean?
actually,
Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
Yes, that's it. So that's what Kokichi's real objective was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out. He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either.
A murder Monokuma couldn't figure out?
What's the point of that? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
But consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up. Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime, correct? That must mean that he was using some way of monitoring us.
Perhaps there are hidden cameras strategically placed to avoid our detection.
I can't say for certain, but he must be keeping watch somehow. Kokichi probably used the electrobomb to scramble whatever that was. The electrobomb would prevent any cameras from sending video wirelessly.
Which means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
Like I said, what's the point? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
Before we determine that for sure, I want to make one thing clear. If the objective were to create a crime that would stump Monokuma, the exosols...
Kaito and Kokichi must have worked together for that.
exosols weren't protecting Monokuma. They were...
Bullying
him.
Admiring him.
I wonder what voice line you get from the other characters if you say that.
Probably just within Shuichi's mind.
Remember what Monokuma said earlier in the investigation? If they were protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him. They would have been scanning the area, watching us. But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him. They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the crime scene.
That reminds me. Before I stole an exasol, all 4 units were focused on Monokuma. That's why when I stole one to enter the hangar, the other 3 didn't pursue me.
So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki. She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder. In which case, it could only be Maki.
You're right.
So to summarize this discussion, Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the exasols to watch Monokuma, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is?
I told you there's no point. Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
No, Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
What?
But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monokuma?
Kokichi might not be the mastermind.
What?
Remember that the only reason we think that is because Kokichi told us. Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
No way I lied! I'm definitely controlling Monokuma. The mastermind of the killing game is totally me. The one who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other is... all me, baby.
Right. He's a remnant of despair. How do we forget that?
But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's the mastermind.
Well, I guess. But is that really possible?
Well, Monokuma?
I can't answer that without causing problems, because I gotta run this trial fair and square.
Even more reason to give us the answer. If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies. Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is fair?
Yeah, tell us! Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
No need to think about it. You're being way too forward now.
Aren't you normally the forward one? I mean, I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too. But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth. Unlike the lies you love so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
And what is that truth?
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi.
Oh, wow.
Because he's not the mastermind.
That's crazy. That's really cool.
Is that really true?
Kokichi was just messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
Then it was all Kokichi's lie?
Yeah, that is what that would mean. With the key from the last motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world. Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
I see.
He's really good at lying. Wow.
His deductions got a lot of details right, though. Pretty impressive, honestly.
But what about the exasols? If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, how'd he control them so easily?
Maybe it was a
He
Mew
just
invention.
used Mew's remote control, right?
There we go.
So the remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
Oh, you didn't know? Mew not only invented the electro bomb and the electro hammer, she also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic device.
God, Mew's
Kokichi just
awesome.
slapped a receiver on each
Yeah,
of the
honestly.
exasols and took
Yeah.
them for a spin.
Hey, isn't it a bit unfair
Only
to tell
reason
them all
they-
that?
Fairness has
Plus,
nothing to
like-
do with it. I
Her pictures completely solved the first trial.
Oh, my connection.
Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Well, whatever.
Hello?
It's way more interesting
We can hear
to
ya.
defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
Yeah, I can hear you as well.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi
Man, that's
isn't
kind
the
of a crazy
mastermind.
plot twist.
Were we just being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time?
What were you trying to accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi?
Yeah! Now you're gonna be all quiet? This is so frustrating.
Then if he's not the mastermind, who is?
Why are
Who?
you so
Who's the
certain you're even a
mastermind?
mastermind to begin
Oh.
with?
What do you
True.
mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
But I wanna know.
That is completely true. We've been so sure that it was someone. We never
Anyway,
thought
this conversation has
Monica-
blown off the
someone could
rails.
be
Yeah.
it.
Let's get things back on track. This
Monokuma could very well just be something created by Junko.
Not the mastermind.
To infiltrate the ship, I guess.
Yeah, get to talking.
I agree. Before we worry about who the mastermind is or what my intent is, let's figure out the culprit!
But Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is he supposed to confirm the results?
We don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma. But you gotta run the class trial too.
Oh no, I'm
So no
lagging.
mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
You've been watching us solve all these cases.
Ah,
But you can't be a spectator anymore. You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out. So, let's resume this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too. This will be the final class trial. Me versus Monokuma.
You versus Monokuma?
When I play a game, I intend to win. But what's considered winning in this game? Beating the other players? No. Beating the game's mastermind is the true victory. And that's how
So
I'll
Koichi
win.
was actually
That's why
a
I
good
decided
guy.
to challenge
Good guy and very
Monokuma.
heavy
If I
quotation
can
marks, I
defeat
guess.
Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner.
You're dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
As I suspected, your thought process defies all logic.
But since the outside world is in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have. At least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel good winning.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
Remnant of despair. Whatevs. Let's just get this started. If the students or Monokuma don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the winner.
Don't underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others for that matter. It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game. But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy. If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
Whose side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma joins your party.
Who invited you?
Now, let's join forces and unravel the truth behind this
Free
case.
time start. Let's go talk to
Well, we were
Monokuma.
going to do it anyway.
Let's just ignore Monokuma. His actions are always beyond comprehension.
Yeah! Let's just focus on the case.
Hey, be quiet so we can ignore you.
Now, where should we start? We've already established what Kokichi is after.
He's just gonna keep talking anyway, isn't he?
In my experience, whenever you learn a new fact, you learn something else along with it.
Yes, let's look for that.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
Just missed what happened.
He's just a robot. Chill out, guys.
Okay.
Don't.
This is it! Let's discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press. Kokichi said that he filmed that video to prove he was not the victim. But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about the video? It's pretty strange to present evidence that condemns you after all.
Then what kind of mistake was Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe he crushed Kaito with the hydraulic press, so the cause of death would be unknown?
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it. Discovering the crushed body would have been enough. No need to show us the film.
That's true.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. If you get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you.
Huh? Really?
There must be a reason you went out of your way to show
Killed
us the
all of
body
your
you were
friends.
crushed.
No reason, really.
That's true. That's
Twist your
true.
personality.
But he's so cute.
Did you forget? If you forgot, then they must not have really been your friends.
Oh, it's the best one.
This is like one of the harder ones. What can't be?
Third? Like, so stupid.
I feel bad, Zach. I thought he was spelling out victory.
Victim.
It's like,
If you show
but
the
I
moment
just
of Kaito's
casually
death,
forgot about the word
of
victim.
course it would lead us to believe he died. Even
It
if
was
we can't
Victor.
positively
He was the
identify
killer.
the body, we would
It
still
was
believe
victory.
Kaito was the victim. And that might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Does that mean the victims were switched?
Switched? Then it was some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press?
Where would he even get another body?
There should be plenty to choose from if you reuse the body of a former victim.
If there was an unknown body, then we could guess the victim was switched. But too bad! Switching the victims was impossible. The footage showed the body being crushed. When in the footage would they have been able to switch the victim? And we already established that the footage was not doctored in any way. The camera doesn't have any editing functions. Just play, record, and pause. Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember?
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
Which means switching out the victim would not be possible. Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive. We already discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is impossible.
It might be possible.
Huh?
There could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
Oh, and what trick is that? See? You don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done. So we can't just give up here.
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well. So, can you confirm whether or not the victims switch places? If Kaito is alive or not?
Well, he'd be dead anyway because he was poisoned,
I
right?
don't like the thought that I killed Kaito.
Even if he ended up killing
I don't
Kokichi, he would have
want
died
that.
from poison. No way.
Okay then. Let's talk about the possibility that Makiro mentioned.
Himiko, if you call her that again...
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Then let's all talk it over together.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Jeez, you guys are a stubborn bunch. There's no trick.
That's probably another lie.
However, if the victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered. How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places.
I knew there
Oh,
was
there's a
trick in
pause
that video
function
the whole time. Kokichi
on the
made it.
camera.
100% suspicious.
I don't really know what that does. I mean, could you pause the video at the very last second?
Then I guess.
Like, why did why did Kokichi remove his clothes? That's still a whole nother aspect.
No, why did he remove his clothes?
There must be some trick to that
The
video.
thought of him just being naked in the exit is kind of funny.
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Not only can he come up with all these ridiculous lies, but he can do it while naked.
Filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Could it be that the video was shot at another location?
Any other bright
Crap.
ideas?
How am I not being screamed at? My mom, like, just walked in my room, saw me, and then just walked out.
That's what you all gotta.
Nice.
That camera.
Did the place come to...
Press stopped.
I agree.
Kibo is onto something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped for a second? Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press,
Yes, that's right. The hydraulic
I love
press kept
animation.
lowering itself without stopping.
but in the video,
When I first saw that, I thought maybe it was resistance that it was getting from the body, but a machine like that wouldn't get any resistance. It's not because it detected life.
Yeah, I'm thinking, isn't there like a button up top that lets you control it? Like nothing, right?
I was checking for a hidden Monokuma.
Try clicking on Monokuma's nose, like how they do it in Five Nights at Freddy's.
That might activate the hidden jump scare.
Yeah, maybe he'll make the same noise. Oh my god.
I see it.
Yeah, did you really need to remove those things in the corners, Shuichi?
the only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button.
An electro bomb
But there were
went
these
off
two
in a hangar,
blocks
which
on
would
it.
have interfered with the safety function. There'd be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
When you say
Oh,
someone,
I'm so
you mean
dumb.
Kokichi, right? He was
I
the
just
only
got
one
the
there.
joke.
Actually,
No.
maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember. So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can you?
That's true.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling. That would have
Wait.
clearly been caught on camera.
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
Huh?
It was the camera as well.
What do you mean?
If you stop something else,
When he got the
you
electro bomb?
stop the hydraulic press.
Yeah.
This one.
Wait. So is it possible that Kaito's still alive?
That's a possibility. I just
And
don't think it's gonna happen.
he's naked in there with Kokichi.
I keep keeping that image in my mind.
Maybe this is all to just expose the mastermind.
But Monokuma did say that there was a voice changer. And Kokichi's good enough at lying to pretend to be someone else entirely.
And that's definitely true. This is the pause function, right?
Oh, but when you throw when the electro bomb went off, it would have
The
shut that
culprit
thing
stopped
down
the
too.
video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press.
Or
Then,
stopped it.
while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
That's what I've been saying this whole time!
When did you ever say that?
So they stopped.
Yeah,
at
if
the
that's
same
true, then
time.
why didn't
The camera position did seem
Monokuma
odd to
bomb,
me.
let's see, whatever, electro bomb, not disable the camera?
The trick wouldn't work
It's not
unless
like
it was set up
non-electronic.
Huh? Why?
I don't know.
Probably just like a
Yeah,
plot
that's
The
hole.
trick we just
Plot
described
hole.
worked. The camera
Maybe
had
it's
to be
described
set up
later.
precisely.
Later. I mean.
But it's okay. Or maybe it just
Maybe
doesn't
it's just-
count as fully electronic.
Maybe it's just because it runs on batteries rather than
Like
Yeah, then
circuitry and
electromagnetic. It's like, look at Kibo. He didn't freaking die from
yeah, that's
the-
true. Yeah, that's true. You didn't freaking die.
There!
That's where I clicked. What?
What? How?
The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here. To operate the press and the camera at the same time, it would have to be near the switch.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle. If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle, then that proves the trick was used.
Camera angles, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason.
This movie exists.
What if she cosplayed as
When the
Troll
press
Face
was
instead?
stopped,
Problem?
You couldn't really see who was inside it, correct? That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position, so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
You don't get to make that reference.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
Before he was crushed by the press, he was swapped with a different body. So Kaito's still alive!
Well, wait just a minute.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he... Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
What?
Well, Monokuma, do the
Maybe
rules
Rentar
allow
is
for
the
a
ultimate
to
body
be
double.
reused?
Very well. I'll
The ultimate
answer
clone.
that.
There's a million Rantaros.
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial
Like,
information to make the
Star
trial
Wars,
fair.
Clone Wars kind of
This
deal.
discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Thrown away?
The other bodies are... gone? Then who did Kaito switch places
I
with?
think Kaito sacrificed a limb.
What if they switch?
And that also would have gotten the poison
What if
out.
Kaito and Kokichi switch? I'm thinking, yeah.
Man.
Other person.
I'm just saying, if he sacrifices him.
I guess they switched, but that's kind of weird.
What's wrong, Shuichi?
Kokichi wouldn't
Kaito switch
willingly
places with?
switch.
Maki.
Wait, this is.
Well, like I've been saying, I think Kokichi's actually a good guy.
Something important?
Wait, what if it's Kaito in the Exisal?
Yeah, like Kokichi's a good guy.
Because he doesn't know anything about the Remnants of Despair or anything, because he's been muttering this stuff. So Kaito's the only one who doesn't know that. Because Kokichi used a flashback light, right?
So Kokichi and Kaito set up the scene in the bathroom to see that, I don't know, to tell Maki something. And then, they staged this murder thing to expose the mastermind, probably.
The answer is victim blaming.
Victim helped?
Victim helper?
Nice helper.
That's retarded, but...
No, the victim helps? Oh, victim helps? Oh, okay, there you go.
What was the question again?
I don't remember.
How did they manage to swap the bodies?
Oh, okay.
What do you mean? There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped. Which means
So Kokichi willingly died. I just can't think of why.
Working together?
the only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit. The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside. If they switched places while the press and the camera were stopped, then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim. To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times.
So Kokichi's a good guy.
Trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
Victim and culprit cooperated? Is that...
That's why Kaito saved
Sounds bizarre,
Kokichi,
but
because they were
perhaps that was the
planning
whole
this?
point. Commit a crime that
I don't think they
Yeah.
were planning it before then.
Well, actually,
maybe they
what
were.
if it came up because,
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk. So,
no,
have
because
you
Maki
realized
was gonna
who done
kill
it yet?
Kaito, remember? From the poison? So what if Kaito was like, trying to agree with Kokichi, hey, let me kill you so Maki doesn't die? That makes sense?
The culprit's Kaito, right?
Yeah,
Is that what y'all are thinking?
that's what I'm thinking.
They switched bodies.
I guess my
The apparent
one track
villain we
wonder
saw
was
in the
wrong.
video was Kaito.
I didn't come back at the right time that time.
Kokichi was operating the hydraulic press and camera. At first, if the 2 of them switched while the press was stopped,
So I think Kokichi told Kaito that he wasn't the
then the
mastermind.
culprit who started the hydraulic press again and
After
crushed
Kaito
Kokichi
saved Kokichi.
must
No,
be Kaito.
that's not right.
So, the person inside that exosome isn't Kokichi. It has to be Kaito.
What did you say?
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't
I do
be
agree what you
serious.
mean, Joey. She usually
I don't wanna
contributes
believe it either,
basically nothing.
But it's
to
the only
control.
way any of this makes sense.
Tries to stay out of
My
the
detective
spotlight.
work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit.
What? Oh, okay,
There's just
okay.
no way that Kaito can still be alive. Because I'm the culprit.
Wait, you? But
I saw it with my own eyes. Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito. There's no doubt Kaito died. And
Maybe
he died
was
because of my
orchestrated
poison
by
arrow.
Kaito.
But you told
Just
us
seen
you
it
didn't want to kill
put on
Kaito.
place
Yes, I never wanted to.
Lucky.
I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just running away from
Guess
the
I
facts.
was wrong. Dang.
I don't understand.
Yeah, what were you wrong about? Oh, saving Maki?
Yeah. I was
There was
like,
only
maybe
one
Maki
antidote,
like messed up
so it's
and
more likely
Kaito
he died from my
actually
poison arrow.
did
This is the
get away.
truth.
He did.
It's not decided yet.
Was physically
I could have
capable of
still
doing it.
killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be. The person in that exisal is...
It's not Kaito. I saw Kokichi drink the antidote. There's
Maybe
no
they did mouth
mistake.
to mouth later.
Kaito is dead. I
Mouth to
killed
mouth.
Kaito.
Maybe he
Mouth to
kept it in his mouth and spit it in his
No doubt.
mouth.
Yeah.
That's
Ew. Like mama birds. Giving food.
Kokichi is a mama bird.
Confirmed.
But Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
what?
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it. So maybe there's another possibility.
What are you talking about? Impossible. That's impossible. There is no other possibility. I killed Kaito.
He's just like doesn't.
Poor Maki.
Can't stop
You
thinking
should-
about the weed thing I
I
made.
killed Kaito.
Or I see that still.
You're the one who's wrong. I died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility.
Oh, what? They're like hidden?
What do you know? I killed Kaito! It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying. It doesn't matter what you say. I was at the scene.
Oh, I just
So
hear
I
that.
know I'm not wrong.
What?
Slowly
Sorry I
removing.
kept quiet till now.
Yeah.
I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the
This
truth
whole case
anymore.
hurts my head, honestly.
Because I know what I saw.
It's too
I was
early.
at the
That's a
scene.
good case.
I'm enjoying this one more
It's
than
probably
the
one of my
other
favorite
I saw
trials.
Kokichi drink the antidote.
It ends here!
Oh gosh.
Killer.
Kokichi just pretended to drink the antidote. He didn't actually drink it.
He pretended to drink it?
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie. Maki could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it. I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Make him cooperate?
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character. And Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
But didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us. You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
He went so far as to give up his life, just to create this mystery?
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious. Who else would agree to die just to execute their plan?
Crazy. Why would he go that far?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what. But too bad! Shuichi figured out the truth!
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monica.
Come out of the extra in prison
I don't
then.
give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras?
I'm fine with being an extra.
Huh? Why?
If we're
Because
just
you are.
extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth!
But why? You were being so friendly with us.
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's life. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
Kaito.
So they shouldn't
I
have
believe in
helped.
you. I still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit. I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
Okay.
I really like the comics. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, it's sick.
Yeah, the comics have a really cool art style. It's like completely different, but
Breeze is so perfect for boys.
I wonder what this song is called. I guess it might probably just called Closing Argument.
Thinking it's the evidence in the bathroom. Or,
Yeah, it's
I don't know
one of
where
these
the arrow's
two.
in the bathroom. I guess it's the other one. Assembled the crossbow. Teaching the press.
Do you have a tattoo?
That's blood from the arrow.
Look black.
Oh yeah. Oh my.
I don't know, this part is rough on the game.
Yeah. It's just it always cuts so perfectly. Exactly when we're about to do something, it's just like freeze.
First one was...
It was the right arm.
Oops.
Oh, okay. Right, where the hell? Clutch moment, clutch moment. But you can name this episode Clutch Save in Danganronpa.
yeah. And then the 3 arrows were also in the bathroom.
This is the truth of the case! Let's go to the
heck yeah.
trick that Kokichi and the culprit created together. Last night,
both-
Himiko saw from the window of his lab. She was carrying a black case and heading to the Exisal hangar. When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone through the bathroom window. That someone is the culprit of this case. Locked in the bathroom, the culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain
I actually kind of liked Kaito, not gonna
a
lie.
disassembled crossbow from Maki's
What do you mean
lab.
liked?
Like, I mean,
The culprit
I feel
was going to
like
use the
he
crossbow to
was a
challenge
good. I
Kokichi
felt
to a
attached to
fight.
him. Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course.
Some time passed, and Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering. Fortunately for her, she had an electro hammer to get around the barrier
In
in
that
a way.
style.
She used her electro hammer to disable an exisal and climbed inside. She knew exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one.
Like how
Around
they
that
can just
time,
pilot
the
it
culprit
the
and
first
Kokichi
time they get
began
in
their
it.
confrontation. While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow. But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him. That's why the culprit aimed for Kokichi's right arm. If they really wanted to kill him, they would have shot him in his vitals. Kokichi reeled from the arrow, and the culprit jumped on him immediately. He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an exisal with a remote. While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard. The shutter of the hangar opened, and an exisal stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely not expecting an exisal to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the exisal. But Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow. The arrow hit Kokichi right in the back, and it was no normal arrow. The tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strike 9 poison. The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies. When she had had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow. But this time, Maki was the one caught by surprise. To keep Maki from becoming the Blackened, the culprit used their body to shield Kokichi. The culprit's
Strike
left
9's a
arm was
real
struck by a
poison.
poison arrow.
Probably.
Think it is? Let me look it up.
I know
Maki remembered that there
cytochrome,
was an antidote in my
but I
lab,
don't think
and immediately ran off to get it.
I'm thinking about it.
The Strike 9 poison
This
slowly
isn't
circulated through their
cytochrome like
systems and would
9.
soon kill them both.
There's multiple derivatives, so
But
maybe
in that
Strike
desperate
9 would be
situation,
cytochrome. No?
Kokichi thought up a clever lie.
Might be it.
Oh, it's actually a poison.
He incorporated
talking
this
about
unforeseen event into his
cytochrome?
plan to help him
Yeah,
win the killing
it's
game.
literally just a play on words. Strike 9. It's just supposed to sound similar.
Yeah,
And if
okay.
you really
Should I
think
say,
about it,
helping
Kokichi is
defeat
really
Monokuma.
smart.
That was Kokichi's
Yeah,
sole objective.
He is
It's why
actually.
he claimed to be the mastermind.
I mean, he was
a
able
legend.
to go off of
Thinking
all
fast,
this, which surprised him out of
Kokichi closed
nowhere, and
the
on the
shutter
spot
so
think of a
Maki could
plan
not
that
be
would
into the
confuse
hangar.
Monokuma.
Thus, Kokichi's final lie
I mean,
was set
but
into motion.
you gotta think about it. Otherwise, how would he have taken over an evil
When Maki
organization
returned
from
with
his
the
parents?
antidote, she couldn't
Well, that's
get
probably
back
a lie,
inside the
too.
hangar. So she went around to the hangar bathroom
No.
and passed the
I mean,
Yes,
I don't think we'll
Mark.
ever know how true that was.
That is true.
But after
You're
the
talking about
culprit
we'll
was
never
given
know
the
if she
antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched it. Kokichi drank down all of the antidote, while the culprit and Maki watched in horror.
Like how I can't wake up early for school, but I can wake up early for
Maki must have been
Danganronpa.
panicking,
Well, of
thinking that all
course.
the
Yeah.
antidote was now gone.
Of course.
She believed that
It
the
brings
culprit
us
was
all.
going to die from her own poisoned arrow. But it was all another one of Kokichi's lies. He had only pretended to drink the antidote. Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave. After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon. An electrobomb, capable of disabling communication devices for hours. Kokichi's plan was to use an electrobomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras. That was why he commissioned Mew to make the bombs in the first place. After detonating an electrobomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In
Kokichi's a
exchange for
legend.
the antidote,
Oh my God.
Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan. Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan. But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request. Request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail. In any case,
These are very
the two were
effective
now working
arrows.
together as
Oh,
accomplices
actually, I
in
guess
an
the arrowhead
insane
stayed
plan.
in. Unless they
There was
didn't.
a lot to prepare and not a lot of time. They had to work fast.
Wait, no, I think
If
those
Kokichi
arrows didn't
died
even
from
have an
striking
arrowhead.
poison, the whole plan would be ruined. After fabricating the scene in the bathroom, the culprit dragged Kokichi to the hydraulic press. This is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created. Kokichi, with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel. The two of them were finally ready to execute the insane lie. While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel, the culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders. Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time. The hydraulic press came down slowly, all caught on tape for us to see. Normally, the safety function would have triggered, but the electrobomb had disabled it. The press got lower and lower, and just as the culprit disappeared from view, Kokichi pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button simultaneously. The two then switched places and also switched roles.
Wait, without a shirt on is
The
canon?
culprit and the victim.
It is canon.
The would-be
Look how skinny his
victim
arms are
became
compared to his
our culprit
torso.
and started up the press and camera.
I mean, isn't that normal?
Well,
I
yeah, but
did.
look,
Kokichi had saved
they
the
kind of look
culprit's
unnaturally
life
skinny.
because his trick required their cooperation.
Canonically, the only character to have seen Kokichi shirtless.
Yeah.
Gosh.
He
My,
wanted
He
to
willingly
kill
got
him,
crushed.
even if it meant dying himself. And so, Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video. The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim. Now alone, the culprit collected the video camera and tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body. But there was another reason the victim was killed in this way. It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve. This was all
Obfuscated,
part of
that's a good word.
Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out. With the press disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes. Finally, they climbed inside of an exisal to hide and waited with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial, pretending to be Kokichi. They're trying to deceive Monokuma in order to defeat the true mastermind. And that's it. That's Kokichi's unidentified culprit trick.
So who's the true mastermind? I guess chapter 6 is what that's gonna be about.
I guess.
The culprit
Kaito
is in
Momota.
that exisal. It's you, isn't it?
Kinda creepy
Kaito
like that.
Momota, the ultimate astronaut.
Covering his face with his hands.
I'm
It's
right, aren't I? That's you in there, isn't it, Kaito?
Really? Is it really, Kaito?
I must reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
Man! Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions!
Huh?
You're still not gonna admit it?
Admit it? But it's wrong.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
But Shuichi's...
You claim everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you? You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up. So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible, it's the actual truth.
Wait, but his arm there had the sleeve on it.
It's
And
true,
whenever
there's no
Kokichi
proof
got
that the
in, he
bodies
didn't
were
have a
split.
shirt on.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sure everything will be okay. This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith. That's what I feel right now.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma. What will the
Monokuma even kill them without the
Monokuma
exisouls?
makes a mistake. He won't be able to execute anyone. Right then it will be my victory.
Oh.
And that will ruin the entire killing game. Come on, Monokuma. Start the voting already.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh! Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. Cause I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
I think we should just confirm it. He's gonna say good. Shuichi's wrong.
Can I just say something? I'd like to have one last conversation before we vote.
One last conversation?
There's more to talk about?
You see, before we vote, there's something I have to say. I just need you all to listen.
What? Okay.
All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal?
Kaito, right?
Okay.
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
Alright, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal? Kaito, right? That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died.
I'll reveal the truth.
He's lying?
It's a little late in the game
Kokichi,
plan, isn't
I'm
it?
sorry. I just can't lie for you anymore.
What?
What do you mean, lie?
Why did you say Kokichi? The one in the exisal is...
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
Huh?
The truth is, after we found the crushed body, I saw Kokichi.
You saw Kokichi?
Yes. He threatened me, told me that if I didn't do what he said, he'd kill us all. He wanted me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more interesting. But I can't do it anymore. I can't keep lying like this. I have to tell the truth. Kokichi isn't dead. He's alive.
Oh, hold on! Why did you wait until now to mention this?
I'm so sorry, Kibo, but it's true. Everyone, please, don't vote for Kaito. There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that exisal. He's the culprit.
Hey, Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming, but as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all. If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
I'm not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito.
Stop it! That's enough!
Huh?
It's over.
Oh my god, it's him.
If you guys
I'm so happy.
Monokuma gets it right, then you'll all get punished. There's no way I can let that happen. So, it's fine. Let's end this.
At least he came out looking like a bad you know what.
He doesn't even have any blood on him.
So, it really was you?
Probably put
Wait,
a
how do you get
band-aid
his
on.
how do you get his
I'll
jacket
explain
back?
everything.
Yeah, that's a plot hole, but
Before that,
doesn't
Or does
affect
he
you
just
anything.
have two jackets? Shoot two
Alright,
jackets. in
don't
the
get it
film?
wrong. I'm definitely the culprit.
secretly
You got
having
it?
I kind of wanted to see
I'm
him
the
without
one
the
who
jacket.
killed Kokichi.
Kaito, no!
It's just like you to figure it all out, Shuichi. You're really something else. So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do. Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started!
So Shuichi was never able to
Well
figure it
said.
out
Let's
and tell
get this
Monokuma who it
started
was. Would the killing game have
heart-racing
ended?
excitement as the blackened and
I
the
guess.
spotless
So is this
face-off.
actually worse off than it would have
It's
been?
voting time!
So, I'm pretty sure it's Mimikyu, right? She was the one who brought the crossbow.
That's
I think it
a
was
solid
Kaede.
It's no
point.
use. It's no
What?
use.
What did he say? I was.
It's no use. It's
What do
no
you mean?
use.
What do you mean it's no use?
You
It's
can't
no
vote for
use.
anyone else.
It's no use.
What do you mean it's no use? There's a use.
This time, people might not
It
vote for
seems
him,
the voting has finished.
and our vote actually
Now,
matters this time.
let's see the result.
Wait, so does it actually matter who the killer is, or does Monokuma just have to firmly believe someone's the killer for them to be considered the killer, and then you vote for them?
Monokuma has to firmly believe, because he didn't know who the killer was, so he's not
Omniscient, yeah.
omniscient.
But he does have like
Aw.
the cameras usually, but those were disabled.
Yeah, those were disabled. So if you disable
only
those,
Shuichi.
Chosen as the blackened.
If only Shuichi managed to convince him that it was
Choice
uh,
or the dreadfully wrong
Kokichi.
one.
like how it always shows us after, so we already know.
Wait, so there's no after credit scene? Wait, is he gonna get dragged off already? No way.
you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Apparently I was being loud. I wonder if my entire family was just eavesdropping on this entire trial.
Well,
That'd be amazing.
Well, if the culprit's gotta confess, then I guess even morons can't screw this up.
absolutely right.
The blackened who killed Kokichi was Kaito Momota. You all got it right.
So you all got it right, huh? Even Tsuichi and Maki voted for me. What a relief. Well, I knew you guys wouldn't get it wrong.
But you know,
But man, it was hard to act like Kokichi the entire time. I mean, sure, he wrote most of his own lines.
Jeez.
Seriously, look at this huge script. He wrote the whole thing. It's even got a bunch of alternative lines for different events, too. But even so, I still had to odd-lib, you guys. You guys couldn't even tell, though, huh?
Come on, man.
Hey, come on, guys. Don't look so sad. You guys got it right. It's all good.
Why?
Why?
Hmm?
Why? Why did you kill Kokichi? You were against the killing game, so why did you kill him? I believed that you absolutely wouldn't do such a thing.
Monkey.
That's right.
Yeah, I should explain. Most of it's just like what you said.
After Kokichi pretended to take the antidote, he gave it to me. I mean...
Then he told me I had to cooperate with his plan.
Hey!
Plan? What plan? Kokichi Oma?
I think he's in a position where he can't talk.
I see.
What?
Throw him off guard. What are you talking about? You're the mastermind.
Oh, that was a lie. I only pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
Pretended?
You all fell for it, but, you know, I prepared a bunch of stuff. Like this remote control, I had Miyu make it. The mysterious message in the courtyard using Gonta and making him a murderer. All that preparation was just to make you guys think I was the mastermind.
What?
What the heck? Why'd you do all that?
Reason why I pretended to be the mastermind
Shit!
was to end this boring killing game.
Huh?
To end it?
I thought if I showed you the despairing truth, you guys wouldn't want to go to the outside anymore. I thought it would end the killing game. Instead, this happened. I'm gonna die by Maki's hands. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think Maki tried to kill me? Why do you think the killing game started again?
What?
Why? Oh, because of Kibo. Wait.
Because the true mastermind instigated it. I'm certain of it. They made a move without us noticing. Man, thanks to that, everything is ruined.
Hold on!
The true mastermind instigated it? So whoever that person is, they also instigated Maki's actions too?
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, they probably tried to eliminate me because I pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
You actually think it is Kibo?
My actions were instigated by the true
I
mastermind?
honestly do.
But
The
that
only
can't
two
be.
people I think
The reason I decided to kill Kokichi was... because I remembered the truth from the flashback light.
Could it be...
Maybe making you remember the truth was what the mastermind wanted.
This doesn't even give any hints.
Maybe the true mastermind had us use the
maybe
flashback
Kibo.
lights.
It's either Kibo or Suki.
We would target Kokichi as a remnant of despair.
Which means...
Leaning more towards Sumigi, but maybe not. So the flashback light itself was the true mastermind's trap all along. They expected us to target Kokichi once we remembered he was a remnant of despair.
Kokichi certainly expected it. That's why he talked about the true mastermind.
Thank you.
I didn't know about that flashback light. Guess it's another mystery for you.
I mean,
Anyway, like I was saying,
you know...
then who is the true mastermind?
Who knows? I don't know either.
But
it doesn't matter. We can't lose. This game is pointless unless you win. That's why I thought of a special plan. But I'm on the verge of losing. My plan will help me win.
Huh?
I don't really get it, but is the plan to throw off the mastermind?
Well, it's not that difficult. Kaito, I need you to kill me.
What?
What?
I mean...
The plan was to make a case where the victim was unknown. And to trick Monokuma into thinking I was the victim so he'd mess up. If he ruled that either Makiro or Kokichi were the blackened, then I'd show myself and Monokuma's ruling would be invalid. And if Monokuma's ruling was invalid, the killing game would end.
But
That's what I'm most curious about. What makes you think it would end?
That's right.
Yeah, I asked Kokichi about that myself. Why would Monokuma care if he messed up on who the blackened was? And this is what he said.
well, you know.
Even if it's Monokuma or the true mastermind, they can't break the rules as they please. Being unfair like that isn't allowed.
Hold up.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Death games are meant to be watched. If no one was watching, there would be no reason to be such a stickler about the rules. There would be no point in making this a game in the first place.
But
Monokuma's been a stickler about the rules, and about making the game interesting. That's why he agreed to my plan in the virtual world.
which means
Monokuma is aware that someone is watching us. In which case, I have no doubt that this death game is being shown to someone.
What did you say?
So, this is some kind of show? But who'd be watching? Well, the only people left alive, aren't we?
yeah.
That's right. The flashback light is the reason we even remember that.
Nah.
But Kokichi might have been right. Why have a death game if no one's watching?
They're talking to us.
I wasn't sure about it at first, but after the class trial, there's no doubt.
Listen up.
Monokuma can't do whatever he wants. He's bound by the rules of the game. That's why he can't afford to get the culprit wrong. Why he relies on Suichi.
Yeah.
It's just like Kokichi said, if the game's rules matter so much, someone's watching.
Hey,
What's this all about, Monokuma? If the killer game is really a show for someone?
Who can say?
Why don't you tell us? We were friends during the trial.
Honestly, I was just happy you guys cooperated with me. Humans love to help. They jump at any opportunity to extend a helping hand.
Well then.
Here's another question. Who are you really? If Kokichi, a remnant of despair, is not the mastermind,
Incomprehensible.
then who's the true mastermind? Is it another remnant of despair like him?
I'm not gonna spill the beans on a perfect to-be continued cliffhanger like that.
Why you are just too cute. Huh? Really?
Hey,
I understand Kokichi's plan, but why did you agree to work with him, Kaito? Why did you agree to kill Kokichi? Saved your life? You should have just ignored him. Better off dead anyway.
It's kind of hard to ignore such an annoying guy.
What?
Jeez.
Jeez. I wonder how far ahead he planned this evil scheme of his.
What?
Yeah, but killing you.
Don't screw around.
What are you talking about? You want me to kill you?
Figured you'd react like that. But are you sure you're okay with that? Because if this poison kills me, then Maki would become the blackened. And her crime would be exposed so easily.
Well, you know.
If that happened, then Maki and I would have died for no reason, right? Which is just what the true mastermind expects.
What?
What?
You?
Playing dirty. That's why you gave me the antidote.
I am the ultimate supreme leader. There are no depths I won't sink to. Even if I have to sacrifice myself. Anyway, this is our chance. Our chance to end this killing game.
Ruin this killing game.
That's why you have to kill me so we can win and ruin this killing game, huh? We'll bring the true mastermind and everyone who's watching. We'll bring them down to utter despair. And everyone who died can rest in peace. Ha ha ha.
No!
Oh crap, I'm gonna die soon. Can we get this started already?
Damn.
You're seriously crazy, dude.
But, you know,
At least
I wasn't boring, right?
That punk.
Then he blackmailed you by using me?
Nah.
No. I agreed to this plan once I heard the words ruin this killing game.
Jeez.
He was crazy, but that let him come up with some crazy plans. And we needed a crazy plan in order to stand a chance against Monokuma. I bet on that chance. I didn't have any other choice.
Damn it.
Because
You're still
we're out of
thinking
time.
about the mastermind.
Time.
Could it
Right.
be...
Kaito, you mean your health?
What are you talking about?
But you said you were fine. You told me that not to worry about it anymore.
My bad.
My
I
bad.
think
That was
it
a
might
lie.
be Kiba.
A lie?
Wants to be
Haha,
seen.
yeah, it's pretty bad. Honestly, I'm at my limit just talking.
No, it can't be.
But I gotta wonder how this happened. I don't remember at all. In my memories, I was fine during the medical exam for my training.
Could it be...
This might be the virus.
Virus?
From the meteorites.
If I remember correctly,
Virus detected. One of the plagues, Joey, if you can read.
One of the plagues that caused our planet to crumble.
Virus detected, just dead bodies everywhere.
A virus carried by meteorites that spread across the globe. Hope's Peak Academy, along with the rest of the planet, was in danger of extinction. Even though we had come so far and triumphed over so much despair, we were almost wiped out in an instant.
It's Kiva, because he was the first one
Could
to
it
come to
be-
Suichi, right?
This must have something to do with the virus.
I'm thinking it actually might be.
Kaito didn't use that
I'm between
flashback.
Kiba
Well,
and
you might not
Sumimi,
remember.
but it has to be one of them two. They're the ones who don't.
Weren't we supposed to be
contribute as hard.
immune? We were selected because we didn't.
Well,
Perhaps the virus was dormant when you were selected for the Gopher project. I think y'all are gonna figure it out pretty quickly.
to tell you the truth,
Could have been infected the whole time, showing no symptoms until very recently.
What did you say?
What?
Kaito is infected with the virus, but how could that be?
Jeez.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I guess I'm pretty screwed, huh? Well, I knew this was coming. That's why I agreed to Kokichi's plan.
But you know,
My mouse, stop falling. I get him
But
on
you
my
know,
bed.
when I found out about this plan, I thought it was pretty awesome.
hey, so
Kokichi left me with a whole outline of it. I freaked out when I read it. It's a pretty good plan. I thought we might be able to trick Monokuma. But I knew Suichi would see right through it in the end.
Huh?
What?
well done.
Haha. That's exactly how it went. Nice job, Suichi. You really are something.
Well then,
Ido, did you?
That's right.
Yeah. I knew you guys would figure everything out.
Got it.
That's why I was able to get on board with Kokichi and lie to you like that. Even I messed stuff up during the trial. I knew Suichi would see through the truth.
That's
see
my
the truth.
sidekick.
Heh. Just what I accept for my sidekick.
Why?
Why? If you knew I'd see through it, why?
If you knew it was pointless from the start, then you shouldn't have gone that far.
Nah.
Nah, it was pointless. It ended up being a huge
What's
success.
that mean?
Why?
I mean,
Because of the plan and Kokichi pretending to be the mastermind? We got closer to the true mastermind's lair. Behind this truth, there's gotta be a hint that leads to the real truth.
Huh?
The real truth.
yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. That's why Kokichi gave his life.
but
You talk as if he was your partner, and you hated him so strongly before.
Oh, I hate his guts. Honestly, I'm still pissed off at him. He made us go through so much crap. To the end? No, even beyond that. He was a lying sack of crap.
Hey,
It's getting harder to breathe, so please, can you...
Hey, so
Hey, can I ask one thing? You want to ruin this killing game, but you kept saying how fun this game was.
That was a lie, obviously. How could a game that you're forced to play be fun? I had to think this game was fun to survive. I had to lie to myself.
Huh?
You little.
The Bubble Boys who created this game to toy with our lives and their craps enjoying. They all peeve me off.
Shit!
That's why I'm willing to do whatever it takes to end this game.
I'm enjoying it. Does that make me sick?
Kokichi said that?
Nah.
That could have been a lie too. He probably just said it so I could cooperate with him.
Was it really a lie? I think his dying words may have been the honest truth.
It's a lie!
No, it's definitely a lie. He's not the type to shed real tears. I wonder which one it is. That pretty much wraps up my explanation. Now, finally, I need to apologize to Suichi.
What? Me?
I mean,
To be honest, I was jealous of you.
Huh?
that's right.
Jealous.
Because you were always saving us, you know? Your detective skills kept us alive. You were just way too cool. And I got
My
frustrated.
bad.
So I was so harsh on you. My bad.
That's wrong.
No, Kaito, that's not true.
Hey,
I was only so confident because you were there for me, Kaito. When you made me your sidekick, you said that you'd take the responsibility. And that's why I can do all this. If you didn't talk to me back then, even now I'd be... Kaito.
Kaito!
Kaito!
Kaito, are you okay? How could I be okay? I'm about
Oh
to die.
gosh. Is he not
Sure
gonna
are,
get his,
bucko, 'cause it's punishment time!
Oh gosh,
I
he's
won't
gonna...
let you.
Won't let you kill him.
I won't let you kill Kaito. Oh, you plan to get in my way. You know what'll happen if you do that, don't you?
What?
I don't care what happens. I plan to kill you anyway from the start.
indeed.
Yes, I've been determined to fight back for a while
Cut it
now.
out.
No, stop.
Kaito,
Kaito, I can't let you die, Kaito.
that's it.
I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're dying. I won't let Monokuma touch you. Maybe the punishment is the sickness.
What's so funny?
Hey, hey!
Oh, just thinking about life and how irreplaceable it is. Know what I mean?
Huh?
What?
Hmm.
When a life ends, those closest to it mourn. But if you could somehow recycle that life, then those closest to it wouldn't need to mourn anymore, right?
That's nice!
If we could recycle life, the world would be filled with hope. That's my
Hey!
point.
What are you talking about?
Hey!
Alright, kids, time for your grand re-entrance.
Oh,
Gosh.
I'm not a kid. I'm not a kid.
God, it was so much better when they weren't here.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
It really was.
I'm Monotaro. No matter how you read it or spell it or say it, it's still Monotaro.
What the? That's totally a lie.
By the way,
What the heck's going on? I could have swore there was more user jumps before.
Frick if I know. Let's just wait on damn now. That sad seconds but my knees a half out.
What did you say?
What the? When all the Monocubs completely destroyed?
Hey,
Those old Monocubs were destroyed. These Monocubs are the latest model. They still got their factory settings, so in a way, it's like they're brand new characters.
thank you so
But who cares? Now that my cubs are back, I'm not lonely and miserable anymore.
What was that?
You brought them back on a whim like that?
You guys are just as replaceable. Maybe not as irreplaceable as the Monocubs. But finding other people to participate in this killing game is easier than you might think.
oh well.
I got no idea what's going on or what any of this means, but that's right.
Heck yeah! We're so freaking lovable and crap. Except for Monodam, of course.
Hey, hey!
Oh, do you know what else this means? Now that the Monocubs are back, I've got my Exisol entourage protecting me again. Still wanted to find me now?
This is bad. Guess the Exosols again.
Shut up.
So what?
I won't let you kill him.
Doesn't matter. I won't let you kill Kaito. I'll fight until the end.
Stop. Even if you fight the Exosols, you'll get killed. Dang it. The remote control and the last sector bomb were.
No.
And the
No, I won't give up.
monkey roll. Enough already.
I've never felt this way before. I've always fought to kill, but this is the first time I fought to protect someone.
Huh?
And I've never been given a nickname like Monkey Roll before either.
What?
You.
And I've never met someone as stubborn as you before. And I've never fallen for someone before.
What?
Monkey roll.
Lucky.
No.
I don't want this to end, I just don't.
I won't let you kill him.
That's why I won't let you kill Kaito. I absolutely won't let you.
My bad.
Monkey roll. I'm sorry, but that's not an option. I don't have as much time as left as you think. I'm fighting just to stay standing.
But I...
Hey, so...
Hey, Monkey roll. I've asked you before, what's your enemy? Before you hated me yourself so much, you didn't even like yourself a little. And wasn't that the reason you tried to distance yourself from others?
That's right.
You decided that you didn't deserve to have friends, didn't you? That was your enemy.
Don't worry about it.
But not anymore, huh? You're alright now. Fell for a guy like me. Now you can learn to like yourself.
This is
Come
really
on,
depressing.
man.
I mean, honestly.
Hey, don't cry. Can you send me off with one last smile?
I believe in you.
You guys too. I'm not gonna allow any tears. Send me off with a bang.
Okay.
Alright, Kaito, I won't cry.
I'll endure it.
Me too. I'm gonna hold it in. Yeah, I'll endure it.
If I wanted to.
Sorry about the wait, Monokuma. You can go ahead and start now.
Okay.
Can do!
Dong dong dong.
Oh boy, my first punishment time. I've never seen one before.
But let me just say this to the true mastermind controlling Monokuma.
Now you may be asking, what do the Monocubs bring to this scene? Nothing.
Get ready!
You better get ready. My friends aren't gonna lose to you.
Look at those eyes are glowing red.
That's all.
Please.
I'll leave the rest to you guys in this ridiculous killing game.
Please do not worry.
We'll end it, so please,
Shuichi.
don't worry.
And Suichi, never forget, you're not alone. You have friends. Don't try and do everything by yourself, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, Kaito, okay.
The impossible is possible.
Oh, don't forget, the impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Yeah, thanks, Kaito.
Maki roll.
Monkey roll. How long are you gonna cry? You should smile.
Sorry.
I can't. That's impossible. I can't.
Of course, my bad for making you cry like that.
All right.
Alright then, let's end this with a bang!
Kaito Momota.
A
Luminary
special
of the
punishment suited for the Luminary of the Stars.
Okay, okay.
You don't gotta tell me. I'm excited to get this started.
Stars. Ready?
Oh yeah? We'll tell you, I'm not gonna die the way you want.
It's punishment time!
I wonder what its punishment's gonna be.
So I think Zach might recognize it. It's a reference to the very first execution in the series.
Wasn't this one also like something like that? What was it?
The first one just went straight up and then it crashed.
In the space. I thought it was in the space. Yeah. Okay. This is pretty nice. This is I mean, it's exactly the opposite of what he wanted. To go to space.
Well, he went to the entire planet. So.
Yeah, he went through the entire planet.
Is he just gonna die from his sickness?
Gosh. Oh, that smile on his face. Gosh.
Wait, what? That was an antenna?
What?
Someone's not happy.
What? God, Kaido's dead.
And you saw this coming from like 3 chapters of this.
Well, yeah, but like...
Right?
Kibo, are you okay? Got hit by that debris when you protect.
Fine. More importantly.
Hey!
What's the matter, Monokuma? Upset that Kaito won?
What did you mean Kaito won?
Because.
He died before the end of your punishment. Kaito didn't die from your execution.
That's right. Kaito wasn't killed by you. It's Kaito's victory.
Why does Shinji look angry about it?
I don't know if he meant to do it, but he certainly went out like a stubborn jackass. Well, whatever. It's not like this is the end of the killing game, so it's fine.
What was that?
It's not over.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah! No crap!
Hey!
You know, written in the school regulations.
That's right.
The killing game will go on until there's just 1 blackened or 2 spotless.
School regulations. So you're gonna follow the regulations, huh? The only reason you want rules is because you're showing this to someone.
Well,
I just want an entertaining killing game, but you're certainly entitled to your own opinion.
That's wrong.
That's enough. Enough of your bull crap, Monokuma. Oh, a new face. I made a promise to Kaito. I will end this killing game.
That's it!
And to give Kaito's death meaning, I swear I will keep my promise.
You're right.
Yeah, we're not gonna let anyone else die. Who's even gonna play that game anymore? It's already over.
You
Well,
could cut
actually-
this tension with a knife, and whatever the rest he said.
Feels like we stumbled into the last act. I don't know what's happening at all.
Pops!
Yo, Pops, fill us in. We want to help you out.
Oh, Monosuke is acting nice. He's sucking up for brownie points. Oh, I just can't help myself around you cute little cubs. Gather around, kids. I'll spend a whole month telling you about what you missed. A whole month? Won't that take longer than the whole chapter?
my little cubs.
I'll tell you all about it while I smother you with hugs and kisses. You kids go on ahead and wait for me at home.
Long, farewell!
Yeah, I definitely do not miss the Monocubs. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't bring much to the table.
Why'd I stay behind? Because I want to give y'all a reward for working so hard.
We don't want it. Just go away.
By the way, I don't know where you got the idea this killing game can be stopped. There's nothing a participant can do to end this killing game. No way. Nuh-uh. This game is gonna keep going and going for a long time.
Huh?
Flashback light.
It's the weird cutscene.
Wait, so he said there's nothing a participant can do?
What?
What did you just do?
What?
Was that a
I feel like that's
flashback light just now?
foreshadowing.
Could it be?
Is it broken? I don't feel like I remembered anything.
This flashback light is a special effect. You'll remember soon enough. You'll remember that despair is the only choice you have. And that hope doesn't exist here at all. The killing game will never end.
I wonder if Shuichi's the mastermind and he just remembered.
Umigi looked angry when Kaito survived. I don't know if that's his thing, but What the crap? Who's gonna read that?
Is Charles?
I don't even know who's speaking in this scene, honestly.
This is the girl?
I think it's the bear. I think
Is it
it's
the
bear.
mastermind?
Kaito Momoto?
I don't know, I kind of feel like it's Shuichi.
That laugh makes me uncomfortable.
Despair.
Yes, Shunko. Yuko? Yunko? Whatever.
Alright. Oh, wait, actually. Oh, no. That's so sad.
Well,
What are you doing?
Ah,
Oh, Kaito's gone!
So you came too.
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maki, I'm sorry.
what?
For what?
I was the one who drove Kaito into a corner. Just like Kaede, I ended up betraying everyone important to me. It's all my fault.
Well,
Are you feeling lonely?
Huh?
Huh?
hey,
Are you lonely now that Kaito is gone?
Okay.
Yeah, lonely. I feel so lonely and so sad, I don't know what to do. The only reason I'm still alive right now is because of Kaito. If he hadn't been my friend, I would be.
that's right.
Me too. I can't remember the last time I ever cried that hard. I wonder how long it's been.
Okay.
But I won't cry anymore. I'm sad, but I'm grateful to Kaito.
Huh?
Grateful?
Okay.
Yeah, I want to tell him that rather than being sad or lonely, I'm grateful to him. That's why I won't cry anymore. I'm not gonna wallow in my pity. I want to show him how much I appreciate all the things he did.
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's the same for me. I want to show my appreciation too. I'm sure that our friends who've passed on don't want to see us miserable. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys were here after all.
Yeah.
Just like I thought.
Jeez.
I knew you guys would be here because I cast a spell to find you.
Ah,
Tsunugi, Himiko?
If you don't mind, can we join in your training?
huh?
Huh?
I'll train from the ground up so we can end this killing game together.
Huh?
We're going to end this together?
Yeah.
Himiko and I promise Kaito.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do it what we promised and work together to the end of this killing game.
Right.
We can't afford to lose to despair.
Like how they
Okay.
just don't
Yeah,
include
absolutely.
Kaito. I mean, not Kaito Kiba. They just don't bring him in.
Yeah, poor Kiva.
I don't know what messed up with him, but
Let your sweat wash away all your sadness, fear, worry, and hardships. Just start
That was
moving your
funny.
body and your pain will become memories before you know it.
But I need to
Shuichi's
train
still
too.
doing
Well,
crunches.
I don't have anything to worry about. Cause, I mean, I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Hey! No fair, Kaito!
I bet Shuichi's trying to catch up to where Maki was.
Hey.
Oh, by the way, what happened to Kivo? Do you know where he went?
Huh?
Kibo? I don't know.
Yeah, what is that guy
No.
off doing?
Kibo, please.
I don't think a robot really needs to do any training.
But the rest of the foots are here. I kind of wish he'd come too.
I do too.
Bum 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 bum.
He just dies. Like, just straight out.
It's
He
quiet.
We're just gonna find it.
Too quiet. And yet, this silence is quite refreshing. I used to hear my inner voice with perfect clarity. It would fill me with the power of hope. guide me along the right path. I can't hear it anymore. All I hear now is silence. That silence means my will is now my own. Even if despair is all we have to choose, even if hope no longer exists, I will never give in to despair. I will end this. No matter what, I will force this to end. This school, this ultimate academy for gifted juveniles, is steeped in despair.
Oh, wow.
What?
What? Huh? Hmm?
What? Is it like a Pokemon now or something?
And I
He looks
will
OP.
destroy it.
Oh, yes.
Look. What?
I thought he was weak.
That was probably the thing that was added on to him to limit his strength.
Purpose or voyage without passion or purpose. Okay, there we go. 5 left.
My
God!
That is
So
so
that was chapter
cool.
5.
Wow, that was definitely the
That
best
was my
one so
favorite
far.
chapter so far. That was the best one.
I can't believe we actually did the 4 o'clock session.
Tomorrow, are we gonna do a tier list?
Yeah, I gotta do the 2 list. God!